Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Failed Hero Points, a actual play of the Outlaws of Alkenstar Adventure Path, utilizing the Pathfinder 2nd Edition gaming system, trademark, restricted, incorporated, etc. We're nerds doing nerd things. How's everyone doing?
Nerding.
Nerding?
Sick.
Staying within
Warm.
copyright guidelines.
Yeah.
Nice.
As
Yeah.
well should. A lot of people here tonight, only missing one of us. We have FG Drums playing Adriel Swordsborn the Bard, Morbird playing Inari our Psychic, Patrick playing Kelvin our Inventor, Scale playing Ruxel the Rogue, Shave Maddox playing Jacksonius the Gunslinger, and UV playing Garai Deyu our Cleric.
With the broken camera.
Yeah, he has a broken camera tonight. That's okay.
Hello.
People turn off their cameras all the time. Even when Shave isn't hoping for it. So, oh boy. Hot week for everybody. It's been like just hell going on. And now finally with thunderstorms rolling through, like temperatures have plummeted. It's like the mid 70s for the first time, even overnight for the first in like 4 or 5 days.
Right.
I have my windows opened a 1-inch crack to stop the rain from coming in, but some tiny little bit of air.
Yeah, UV's building is an old holdover of army engineering, so it
Yes.
is essentially a concrete oven.
My
Less than
AC
ideal.
Until 20 minutes ago, my AC has been running for literal days and has not gotten below 76.
What a fun time.
Every now and then, I think I'm acclimating to colder weather and don't prefer it to be too hot. And then I hear what everybody sets their AC to, and I'm like,
Oh no, my
"This is
AC
fine."
my AC has been set much lower for me to sleep with, but it's never gotten there.
Oh, drums. I would much prefer it to be like 80 degrees with like no humidity or low humidity with AC. But I have children that would be like, "Daddy, I'm dying." So
Father!
I mean,
and a wife who'd be like, "Husband, I'm going to kill you if we don't turn this down."
yeah, I suppose that's fair. I think 80 without humidity is pretty comfortable.
Yeah, that's like
Oh, yeah.
I love it when it's like about 82 and low humidity. That is my happy place.
I like it when I don't need shoesies or socksies. That's
I
nice.
hardly ever wear them.
Hey, before we can get going, I just noticed that this like left-handed violin player, and it's gonna drive me nuts.
I'm sorry, what's this now?
One of
I
the
see it.
tokens is playing violin left-handed.
Oh, right, yeah, that's
And I'm just gonna.
how about I'm pretty sure that this is how we're going. Oh my god, that is.
They bought a specialty instrument.
I was going to say that, like, maybe the tokens flipped, but that does not help, actually, because
No.
it is just completely on the wrong side of the body.
They had the
Yep.
bass bar and the sound post flipped. They had the tuner holes filled and re-drilled. Everything is
These are the things you notice as a musician.
As specifically ones who played bowed instruments. Ugh, I have to.
Though I will
I mean-
say, my wife has helped me point out, most people don't know what side of the body the flute is played on. And even when
Right.
people like air flute, they always do it, like a lot of people do it wrong. Or
Ooh.
they also do the hand wrong, like they do it both backwards rather than
Oh,
one
sure.
forward and one back.
Yeah,
Like
everyone knows the flute is played straight down.
straight.
It depends on what flute it is, because technically there are flutes that do that.
Yeah, bamboo flutes, right?
Yeah.
Or like that, yeah. But either way, there's like a lot of tongue, like so much.
I just started
Go
thinking, does Will Ferrell get it wrong in Anchorman? I don't know. I don't
No, he
remember.
does it right.
Oh, okay.
I think he does.
Good
it
for
right
him.
in that.
The other phase of this, Drums, is how she is holding her bow, and also what the frog end of the bow looks like.
I
Frog
can't
end.
see the frog end at all.
I'm
zoom in.
gonna show that again.
Oh, I'm zoomed into the max. Never mind.
Okay.
Oh, I'm rotating my character now because I accidentally hit control.
Spinning.
Circle.
Twirling.
Rotate the
Whirling.
violinist.
Twirling
Oh.
through freedom.
Actually, I should
Connor's
ask.
yelling at me for zooming in too much.
I showed players on that a couple of times. Did that actually work or not work? Like the whole portrait.
No image shared with players.
Ooh, okay, interesting. People who use the pop-out module, pop-out is working again, so you may feel free to pop out when you need to pop out.
Thank God.
Guys, I gotta pop out for a second.
Alright.
Interesting. What if I show this guy to all players? Does it show everything or nothing?
Oh,
See
no.
nothing.
I see nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
Nothing.
Then at some point, I'm going to have to reload this module. Okay,
That's
no
how
big
it
deal.
goes. You introduce one thing, it breaks everything else.
Yep.
No, I think
Just tell me, how is she holding? I can't really see the frog. Is it
Okay.
like that? Is it that you can't see any frogs sticking out at all?
No, she's about. It looks like she's about where she's supposed to be proportionally to the frog, but there's somehow magically about 6 extra inches of bow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's
So
like
it looks like that, even though she's holding it at the right spot.
right now. Put the bow stick completely flat against the heel of your wrist, but still be curling all of your fingers in correctly.
It's
I
Like the-
just put on like heavy duty lotion for my super bad eczema, so this is really hard right now.
Now put your thumb in front of all of your other fingers.
it
There
looks
you
like
go. That's about where we're at.
That's
It looks
actually
like a Baroque bow frog.
It's kind of, yeah, the frog is Baroque Bowie, but it's also way longer than it should be. And yeah, the hold is.
that's
Y'all-
actually a good knife grip for throwing.
Y'all are
Hold it
nerds.
like that.
This-
with the
This has been
thumb
failed
on one
cello
side.
points.
Yeah.
Love it.
Successful cello points.
Yes.
Failed violin
point.
point on their end. I'm taking, you know what? I'm taking a hero point for that. I get a hero point.
There you go.
This is garbage. It's not even realistic.
I think Drums should get
One
one
star.
for pointing it out in the first place.
I want to
How
speak to
about
their
this?
manager.
Hey guys, what the fuck happened last episode?
Oh yeah, we should probably.
I was
No
hunting for
boat
luggage.
tickets.
Left-handed violinist.
Drums did another bunch of awesome performances and wowed some people. That was
I
most
went
of it,
through the
right?
floor.
Our inventor invented a different dimension.
Garai stood outside.
I'm looking for luggage.
So I was reviewing my notes, and you know how you're taking notes and everything makes sense while you're doing it, and
No.
now I went back and was
like-
like, wait, what's happening? So the whole thing, two sessions ago, we defeated the mini boss Parsis, who we then talked to at the start of the last session, and we found out from him, he's a young alchemist basically, who wanted to impress Daddy by blowing up Alkenstar so that Geb, where he is from, could do free trade with Ibrium and not have to go through Alkenstar, and the Alkenstar Falls in the middle. But then, and he was working with Lovelace, but then didn't like the way things were going and kind of tried to back out. And now Lovelace has the big old bombs and is coming into town. And what I don't understand, that maybe made sense in my notes and maybe I just got wrong, is it was like, well, Lovelace didn't want to blow up Alkenstar because she's from Alkenstar and she's kind of trying to take it over. But my notes say she's coming into Alkenstar with the bomb to blow it up right now. So I have a contradicting
I think
motive
it's just a
and
plot hole.
series of actions in my notes.
It's not a plot hole. It is actually connected, and it has been discussed before. What her route to trying to gain power is.
Oh, is she doing the boy, this might be just too real these days, but creating chaos so that she can fix it?
Huh.
Is that it?
So motive exists. Motive
Okay.
does exist.
I play games to escape reality.
Well,
I mean,
when we started this, it was less like that.
Take back my comment about this not being real enough.
Yeah.
I'll help everybody out. I've got my sticks here, and I need to work on my drum chops today.
Oh boy. Oh wow.
It's really hard. Drumsticks.
Have you attempted eating with them?
No. I don't think they're clean enough to put in my mouth, although there's only one way to find out.
Look, you rinse it in the sink, and you're gonna be fine. But yeah, you set up your own reason for going forward and getting power. You play everyone. It's just then sometimes that's how it works. Haha. Any hoozles. Yeah. So. Yeah. It's just connecting the pieces. That's all. They're all there for you, and you got them pretty quickly. Great. So, yeah, Adriel basically was able to perform her way through to get everyone to be able to pickpocket tickets for everyone else to get on. Now, we're at the point where the sneaking on part might be the more difficult portion, because you don't want to be spotted by the people letting the passengers onto the steamboat. So, Drums, make sure that you still have that extra hero point. Everyone, make sure that you have that hero point. Drums is still rolling over a hero point from last session, from masterful rolls of performance. And what do you guys want to do?
Despite the real world similarities, I still think we should blow up the boat.
Sorry. How many hero points should I have again?
One. You should have one. Everyone has one at the beginning of every session.
Right.
Drums has
I don't know
2.
why I had 2 for some reason. That's the only reason. I
You
was
probably had 2. You, if I recall correctly, you probably had one that you earned and then didn't use before the end of session. Because they disappear at the end of the session.
Goodbye.
Except it was so close to the end of session with Adriel's performance that I rolled that one over. Yes, UV has decided that killing many innocent people is the solution.
If I may, Garai has decided that.
Garai hasn't said shit about it. It's only been UV saying this over and over.
No, I have said this in character multiple times.
Now Garai is outside, away from everyone else, looking for luggage and mumbling to themselves. Boy, I wish just want to blow up that whole boat.
The most efficient path would be to kill all of these innocents so that less innocents would die. Beep boop.
Okay, so how do we sneak on? on without getting noticed. Well, sneak isn't really... Like, we got these tickets for a reason, yeah?
Yeah, we don't have to like sneak past ticket takers, but we do need to not be noticed by security.
We
So
just...
probably
We take the tickets immediately, we just face one another in a circle, heads down. That won't be suspicious
Really?
at all.
Really
I don't-
thick and obvious cloaks. Yeah.
I don't remember if it was told exactly to you, but I think it was that, or at least it was implied that since the whole thing is like a big old plot to make sure that she gets in power, that there's going to be just a buttload of Lovelace's shield marshals aboard the ship. And
Yep.
they're probably going to try and make sure that things go according to her plan.
That was my understanding.
So, do we just need a bunch of scrolls of illusory disguise, or what do we do?
Well, we have tickets, right?
We have tickets. So that's what I'm saying. We don't need to
Oh.
fool the ticket takers. We need to fool security.
The shield
Yeah, we're
marshal
not
just like,
fighting
oh,
India."
he's got a ticket, he's good.
Well, I can't do anything about her now.
I'm not a criminal. I have a ticket.
That looks like one of the people we're going for, but you know, they have a ticket.
That's
We're going to be dealing with the Indiana Jones here. So.
reminds me of the premise. There's a part of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth where the poster, the wanted poster, just changes the pictures, and nobody realizes it's them anymore. Well, they're good.
Oh, I thought you matched, but never mind.
Literally.
You do have, you know, it's still before noon. It's supposed to come, you know, or it looks like it's probably around noon, but it's probably about an hour to 2 hours before the ship comes.
Oh, okay.
That's why I was looking for luggage for the record to see if I could like get snuck on in said luggage, since I am presumably extremely memorable, being a automaton.
And we're sure.
There are automatons all over Alkenstar, so
Well,
Like,
another thing
but-
is you maybe joined the party after Lovelace would have become aware of you.
I hadn't considered that part. You're right.
Yeah, we're sure that the marshals would already be on the boat at this point.
I mean, yeah, I think they're traveling downriver and making stops along the way.
Okay.
So I assume I can just turn into human form and then nobody will recognize me.
Or just as a straight up fox and just sneak into the hold.
No, I can't do that.
Oh, never mind.
Can you just shave me down like a Sphinx cat and call it a day?
I mean, oh boy, it's
That's disturbing.
it is true. Rarely has Inari been in human form, so probably they
I-
wouldn't know Inari's human form.
I think that works. And then what if Davi's not here, but his character Varilla is very fancy and often has
True.
fancy clothes. Perhaps some of those could be donated to Adriel, who never wears fancy clothes, making her somewhat unrecognizable. Like a non-magical classic makeover.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if he's ever fully explained Verilla's backstory, but Verilla is from a merchant family that specially worked in garments and tailoring. So,
Okay.
she could adjust things.
It is just
let's get a bunch of mustard, ketchup, and other condiments, and give Jacksonius new spots in his fur.
Jacksonius, I believe, is the one who has a hat or the scarf, the masquerade scarf.
Oh, right.
That is true.
Had...
We could probably just go borrow him from
Okay.
Phoebe again.
Yeah, because the scarf is the new name for it, right?
Yes.
You guys could not. You won't be able to borrow it from Phoebe because you are in a different city, half a day is away from Alkenstar.
So what we need to do is delay the boat for a few days.
Yeah, I didn't see it in my inventory.
I mean, it's a medium-sized city, so you could always go and like find scrolls if you need to.
Garai, you don't
We have
have it. Somebody else doesn't have that, huh?
So I'm looking right now. We do have a thief who could theoretically requisition scrolls for us, right?
I mean, I could.
We
You
can also
attempt to
probably,
steal from the merchant a first-level scroll.
I was gonna say we could probably just buy scrolls
Because
too.
I think a first rank illusory disguise is what, 3 gold pieces? 4.
3 or 4, I forget. Yeah.
I have an gold piece.
Wow. I have 146, so I can buy scrolls if we.
I've got
Since-
525.
Vrilla has almost 700, so like
Yeah.
What is going on there? Camera-
what's going on there? What's going on there is that that Davy hasn't been on for a little bit, so
Oh,
it
and
hasn't gone shopping.
Morebird's camera was must have something weird
Oh.
happened there. Got to see
I'm
what
also
everybody was
looking-
consuming.
I'm also looking through my inventory because sometimes you pick up scrolls and you just forget. I have a scroll of
Yeah.
time jump.
Ooh.
Someone can take. Can I cast? Yeah.
Oh, sweet,
whoever
we can
could use
just
this. It is a cult.
Jump ahead
You
to
can
us
gain
being
2
on the boat.
actions. Yeah. 2 actions, 2 step stride, but it could also be you can add burrow, climb, fly to this list, and it happens instantaneously. So you could just instantaneously fly, although it doesn't turn you invisible or anything. So you would just like be in one spot and then appear in another and freak everyone out. But I'm just saying, it's possible.
But also, if you're flying, they'll see you flying onto the ship.
I do have 3 units of
Or is it?
Pyronite.
Or is it a time jump?
time
I see what you mean.
freezes.
Yeah.
Time freezes, so
Gotcha.
they won't see you flying, but they might notice someone suddenly appearing. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna rather than as extreme as Garai here, I'm gonna suggest we could sink the boat.
I could do that right now.
People probably survive.
Probably.
Do we think 3 units of Pyronite would be enough to sink the boat?
Mostly kidding. Let's see. So these scrolls you speak of. What are our options again? We can or can't buy them here? Do we have to craft them?
No, you can buy them. You just have to go to the shop and purchase them. They're not the uncommon, and they're low level, so they're pretty much available everywhere.
What spell lists are they on?
Illusory Disguise is on Arcane and Occult.
We're good.
Okay,
We got
good.
2 occult casters. I mean, that's probably the way to go, right? Like, Jacksonius has the scarf, the masquerade scarf, to cast that same spell. It's so inexpensive, we might as well just buy a scroll for everyone else
Yeah.
in the party and just use it.
I don't think I would need it because I have the masquerade scarf and it has illusionary disguise on it already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't
Oh,
realize.
you're
that
the
was-
one who had it. Okay.
Maybe that's what. Yeah, we just got that wrong. Okay,
And
let's go buy some some scarves, some scrolls.
But I do have the cloak of illusions where I can go invisible if somebody wants the masquerade scarf. But I can only go invisible for 10 minutes.
Per day, or is that a one-time use
Yeah,
item?
it's once per day.
That could help hide our numbers. If they're looking for X number of people and we have X minus 1, that might help.
Or if Scale needs to slip away and take
Ooh, yeah.
care of something,
You're right. That's
I
another
think that
use
might
for it.
be.
Like putting some vials of pyronite in the engine room.
Good eye.
I'm all down for a good time. Don't get me wrong. Let's do it.
I mean, that's true. You could just, explode all the people. Like, that's up to you. You guys are kind of outlaws. You do have the promise of having your slates wiped clean.
We have spared the lives of evil people.
Well,
Tech.
yeah, kind of, but you also slightly, coerced them to join your alchemist club.
I'm not saying we're all good.
We shouldn't sink the boat because it's called Pyronite, not Piranha
Oh boy.
You're really getting close there, Patrick. I've done it before.
Yeah,
Done it
from me.
before.
From me, Patrick.
Let's buy
Someone had to
scrolls of
learn a
illusionary
lesson.
disguise.
Why did I have to learn?
We all learned the lesson. You just were the punished one. So, okay. If you're getting illusory disguise scrolls, all you need to do is have someone who can cast them, and you'll also need to time it because they only last for an hour.
How long is the boat ride?
Much longer than an hour.
More than 1 hour.
Parts.
I mean, I think getting on the boat, step one, and we try to make quick work of I don't even know, of finding the bombs.
Oh.
We're gonna get discovered eventually, either by
True.
being ID'd or by going and messing with the bombs, which I'm sure are guarded.
So, I was wondering, how far away can we see them from before, can we avoid them just by seeing them from a distance, the marshals?
I mean, imagine
mean-
it's like a cruise ship size, right? So you're probably not, we can probably avoid them a bit, but it's not like we could walk down a side street or something like that.
Yeah, we're gonna open a door and they're gonna be there probably.
Yeah.
Vogelhut, would the ship be large enough that it would have some rowboats as emergency craft?
That's a good question.
There are
I-
2
It
lifeboats.
is large enough that that's a thing.
Lifeboats.
But
Say.
let me see if that is actually the case.
Because that could be a good case for Scale to use his invisibility to sneak away, lower the lifeboats, and we make our escape.
I'm going to put this forward too. There's nothing stopping you from buying a bunch of those scrolls and just recasting them a bunch.
Just keep
I'm not
changing
opposed to
disguise.
getting at least 2 for everybody. Buying us
Finance.
an extra hour or
Because
so.
it's 8 gold pieces per person then. That's...
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's Fine.
I should 8 pieces of gold for breakfast.
Actually, I don't know if it's more.
You too?
Gold for breakfast?
I don't know if it's more efficient or not monetarily, because I'm just not capable of doing the math really brainly right now. For 70 gold pieces, you can target 10 creatures with the 4th rank version of Illusory Disguise.
Oh, I gotta look up what the-
I mean, the single cast is more economic.
Yeah, it is by far. Never mind.
Seven times 4.
Like I said, my brain is sad right now. So,
Mm.
Poor brain.
yep.
Very poor.
Yeah, I just feel like we're gonna be opening doors to find these bombs anyway. Like,
Mhm.
as long as we can get on
But
the
I think
boat, I guess is the.
I think like 2 scrolls might not be a bad idea, just to get on the boat and then buy us a little bit of extra time to walk around and try to figure things out before we're caught.
Yeah. So a total of 128 gold pieces is my math, right? You're saying 2 scrolls per person? Is that, or I'm sorry,
Yeah.
my math is wrong because
It's-
there's only 6 of us now.
only-
Well, 7 of us. There's still 8. There's still 7
8
of
times
us.
7.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
thinking 8 again. Yeah. Well, we may as well do it, right?
Yeah, it's
Do it. We do it.
it's just a drop in. Well, we did buy a lot of stuff recently, but like we should be able to afford this.
Pretty
112.
readily. No.
Yeah, I actually have. This is actually going to bring me down to. Because it is 10. 10 platinum is. I'm sorry.
One platinum is
One
10
platinum
gold.
is 10
Platinum
gold.
is 10
Right, that's.
Yep.
I can't speak words today. Yes. So that will bring me down to 2 gold, I think.
The party is 2,000 gold. It's
Yeah.
I mean, I did loan Jacksonius 250 gold.
Oh yeah,
That's
I do. I am actually in the hole on this one.
Calvin can just buy him for the group.
I can also just buy them for the group. It's
Verla
56
could
total.
too, but like I cannot speak onto what Davy still wants to purchase but hasn't. So
yeah. Patrick, why don't you and I just split the costs? We'll just
Sounds
do.
good.
How much
what
is
that,
it all together?
56
28?
each.
Yeah,
It's
it's 28 each because I think it's 56 total.
I'll jump in on that. So I got
Okay.
plenty of gold.
No,
yeah, I
they're
mean, if you want to double that, you could get 4 scrolls a piece for 112 gold pieces.
I don't know if I can carry that much.
they're
already
light.
carrying a lot.
I think
Yeah, they're light, so they're 0.1 bulk each.
Why don't we just have Patrick, Ruxel, and Adriel all buy a round of scrolls for the party?
One of you get him, and then
Sure.
the other is Venmo.
'Cause that's just 21 gold pieces each, and that's 3 hours of disguise,
Yeah.
right?
And
28 gold
I am-
each.
28. Sorry, yeah,
Yep.
I am removing 28 gold.
yeah.
I am
I'll take
adding
that
3
as well.
scrolls of disguise self to my inventory.
Is that what it's called
now?
I
Scroll
don't
of
know.
illusory disguise.
Well, crap. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, you guys know? Do you know how to add a scroll correctly?
Probably
No.
What-
All right.
Maybe we could add them to the party stash, and then everybody just take 3 from there.
Yeah. How about I do that?
I know how to add scrolls, but just do it in the party stash, Fogel. It's easier than
Okay.
me doing some and then you doing some, and
Yeah.
So 21 of them.
That sounds right.
Unusual scroll. I'm gonna identify it.
I accidentally clicked on the wrong thing.
Yeah, we got some mystery ones thrown in.
There. There's 21 of them in the party stash now.
Yay. And who can cast this?
Arcaning Occult. So all you occulty people can do that.
I think it's just you and me.
Okay. So does everybody need them, or did you just we need them?
Really, it's just you two that need them, but it might be easier to split the bulk between you. I don't know how
sure.
much you can hold an Ari.
Come to Anari or Adriel if you need your disguise updated. I'm bulk 3. Encumbered equals 5.
Oh,
I'm also totally fine. I took the rest of the scrolls. I'm
yeah,
good.
okay. If you're, yeah,
Okay.
that's
I'm in.
fine. Okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, I put 3 of them in my. I put them back in dash.
I assume you guys, when you went shopping to grab them, you also like told Gurai what you were doing.
Yeah,
Sure.
we met your eye out in the dumpster and okay, so I have 6
Can you believe
scrolls.
they are throwing away this perfectly good loaf of bread?
So wait, what are the requirements to use it?
Scroll of
You have to
disguise?
be able to
Yeah.
cast occult spells or arcane spells, but we can cast it on you.
Yeah, because it's the target is one willing creature, so it's not only for yourself. So
Gotcha. Okay.
You could do it with like the trick magic item feat as a non-caster.
I don't think I have that though.
and that requires a roll. If you do that.
Scroll thaumaturgy, if you're a thaumaturge, which is a almost must-take feat for thaumaturges, because come on, it's awesome.
To get your daily scroll. UV does have that on his thaumaturge character.
I do.
In
Yep.
our other campaign.
It is normally a heal scroll unless I remember to do something else.
Yeah, special case stuff. Okay.
So we run to the market, we pick up a bunch of scrolls, we
We change
wait
in the
till the boat
restroom.
is boarding,
Or
we all go in the bathroom and cast our disguises on ourselves.
yep.
I'm out of
on
shelter
each
people.
other. And then we hop on the boat.
Mm-hmm.
In our disguises.
Yeah. When you guys are running back or getting back to the bridge house, you do see like the boat starting to pull in
Oh god.
to
the
bridge house.
pull away. Oh god. How long were we
let's-
gone?
Oh man, I don't have. That's right.
Spent
I
too
can't
long shopping.
show you guys. Well, it's a you know, you have to run, find a shop, and then get there, buy it, come back.
And then it leaves without us.
Get some snacks. Take
No,
a phone
it's just
call.
like starting to pull in as you get there. Here's. Oh boy, I'm going to. Let's see if this actually works. I need to see this on
Mm.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Turn up.
Okay.
Turn up the light.
Fancy.
There we go.
Fancy.
Old paddle boat.
That's a
Paddle
big old
boat.
paddle.
So you see that thing starting to pull in underneath the bridge house. And it arrives. It's underneath the bridge house, and you guys need to do your castings.
Okay.
Okay. Adriel has the majority of the scrolls, so why don't you do round one?
And to be clear, we're doing this away from people. One way or
Right, you're
another.
not doing it currently in here.
Okay.
Do I have the majority? I have 9, and I thought there were 21 total.
I took
I have
3. I can
6.
put them back in the party stash. if you need.
Oh, Ruxel also has some.
Yeah,
I think
I'll put
Jackson
mine
has
in
grabbed
back.
3 as well.
Oh, was I not supposed
Okay,
to?
that's
Sorry,
fine.
my bad. I can give them to whoever.
How about just do this? Just remove them from your inventory.
Okay.
Casting 3. I will remove 4 from my inventory so that we cast 7 on everybody in the party.
Okay, I put the 3 that I took back in the party stash.
Okay. Do you
I'm
want to grab
taking them.
those, Inari?
Yep.
And I'm
Officially,
removing my 3.
yes, correct. Remove your 3.
Really, all you need to do is delete the scrolls that are being used in the
Yep.
chat log. You can, everyone can kind of just grab that spell effect, Illusory Disguise, and drag it onto your token. And I will drag
Okay.
it on Verilla's.
And that lasts until 9:43.
They replace
In
them.
real time.
Wait, well, I already have. Apparently, I already have
Oh, I
it
see.
on my bar.
Oh, I think because you had the Hat of Disguise.
See if it still
For a
works.
while.
Are we're casting it now?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Just before boarding.
Because that boat arrived, and
Did that work?
we're going to get on that boat.
I guess that didn't work. Oh wait.
Can
yeah,
my guy?
yeah, it
Can
did.
No, it's
Ruxel
there.
look
It worked.
like
Yep, you got it.
Can Ruxel look like a tall, thin version of the Monopoly guy?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
Colin
actually,
Finn,
yes,
so-
you sure can.
Thank you.
Yep.
All right. In that case, I'm going with the Sphinx cat look.
I also look like a cat.
But like
Gorilla
a
and
kitten,
Adriel
a kitten,
come out
right?
of the bathroom.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
Meow.
wait, not kitten, because it has to be roughly similar height and weight.
No, it's just like a
Yeah.
big baby though, like a big.
Oh, okay.
Like a baby,
Kitten.
just a
Like
baby
a-
face.
Yeah.
Puffy cheeks. You just
Adriel
wanna
and
snuggle
Varilla
him.
come out just having body swap. They're like, oh, it worked. And everyone's like, no. It doesn't.
We've
doesn't
wasted
achieve-
these scrolls on you.
Gorilla harkens back to when her skin was pink for like a whole episode.
No, this is what they do. They do cast to look like each other, but only like each other's impressions of each other. So Adriel is like extra fancy, just like a giant hat with like lots of panache. Like literally, like isn't the original definition of panache the big feather in a hat, right?
I think so, yeah. Hmm.
Like literally that, and like a big enormous hoop skirt gown. It's just like, oh hello, I'm a very fancy lady. And then Varilla comes out in like tattered armor with grease, and it's just like scratching her butt and spitting.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Reciting poor poetry.
Yeah, it's like hillbilly poetry basically.
Okay.
He's like, these are terrible disguises.
No, it's fine. This is the part I can just tune out while I prepare the next
Okay,
area.
you guys done describing your
Wait a minute. You're telling us this is irrelevant?
What? No. Okay. So, you guys make your way in to the bridge house, and Okay. This platform that's in the middle lowers down
Oh, neat.
onto the boat below, onto the gear smoke, and if you're looking over the edge, you see 4 shield marshals climb onto the platform, and it reels it back up.
So the shield marshals are coming up off the
Alvin,
boat?
get off.
I was going down it.
You were going down it with, yeah, it's closed, so they can't go. Sorry, what was that, Morbid?
The shield marshals are getting off of the boat and coming into the bridge house?
Yes,
Okay.
and they come up.
Whew. Good call.
And they are quadruplets.
Is Garai done scoping out the place? Or...
Yeah, Garai is just gonna keep on looking for luggage.
I go over and
Where
just
are my uncles?
whisper to him. My child, come this way.
Where are
Okay,
my
come
uncles?
up. You see the people like about to head onto the boat. Well, not these guys; they lost all their tickets. But you see all the people like starting to form up a queue.
Mm-hmm.
Did you like the
And
idea of
I'm gonna-
Garai just not recognizing
And
me
they've-
now?
They grab their hand baggage and take them with.
Stranger danger.
There you go.
And as the shield marshals come up, they open the gate and they're like, "All right, everyone, form up. We'll need to see your tickets as you come on."
That's the way ticketed travel works. We got it.
And they begin walking down the line.
I like the idea that Jacksonius was just walking on the table.
I noticed that.
And
Like a cat.
you see that like each of them has like a sheaf of papers in their hands. And as you like look at them, you see glances of your faces on these sheafs of paper.
Whew.
Yeah, that could have been bad.
Incidentally, there are other disguises, though. That would be weird.
So, we're gonna throw this in. The illusory disguise gives you a hefty bonus to your check to disguise. So,
Uh-huh. You want disguise checks?
I have placed a check into the chat log. I did not
You want
mean
that
for it to
blind?
say ruffian. Yes, it should be blind.
Don't worry, I'm sure this will go well.
+4 bonus. Just
Yes.
so everyone knows. Put that in your roll.
Chat log.
You don't need to. It's already rolled in under the spell effect. That's why I had you put the spell effect on.
Oh,
Oh, Adriel doesn't have their spell effect.
yeah, I do not. I missed that.
Oh. If you
Grab it,
grab it,
though.
you can still grab it from the chat log.
What?
That's Adriel's mistake for disguising herself as Varilla.
Oh, it's the deception.
Yeah, why'd we disguise ourselves as each other, guys? This, you know, I wish I'd listened to Morbid earlier on that. That's that's really on us.
Another bonus to this is that if you do not have deception,
Yes.
it lets the target add its level to deception checks, even if untrained.
Thank God.
So, Garai, this was much less terrifying for you than it could
Yeah.
be.
Yes.
I have not rolled Varillas.
Because otherwise it would have been, I am not here. Do not worry.
Do I need to roll a deception? Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Huh. All right. So they go down the line, and as they pass by, okay, I have everyone. Great. As they pass by, Inari, Adril. Nope, Inari and Adril, they don't give you two a second glance whatsoever. They just, they glimpse at their sheaths, take a look at you two, and just walk by, they don't, even give you a second glance. Jacksonius, they, give you a one-over real quick, just because you're a cat. They kind of hold up the Jacksonius poster, but then you don't have any fur, so they're like, well, this is a completely different type of cat. So they move on.
The guy in the picture has a blue shirt on. This guy has a red shirt.
Garai, you see them looking through, and you look through their sheafs of paper, and you see the face of everyone except for someone you've never seen before, and they just kind of go past you.
I think what you're saying is we have just I'll have to do a video on this. We've just discovered a new Pathfinder hack. Kill your characters mid-campaign.
I forget. Did someone...
Just constantly cycling. Yeah, every other get-together, somebody's playing a new person.
To be fair, this cycling into a new Pathfinder character halfway through the campaign has worked out very well for you guys overall.
Did someone literally do the mustache and glasses? That wasn't one of the disguises we went with.
I should have. I will tell you, UV, that you did roll you succeeded by 3 on this one.
Yeah.
Because that illusory disguise gave you all 10 of those level points that you needed, and the 4 on top of it. So you got a plus 14 on that roll, just from that.
I'll take it.
Ruxel, with his plus 22, rolled way lower than you. Ruxel rolled a 4. However, they still go through their sheaf of paper, and they kind of pause at Ruxel, seeing this kind of waify figure in front of them. But they after looking at the paper, they just go on. Kelvin, they stand directly in front of you. What are you disguised as, Kelvin?
A dapper dwarven mine owner who has a very combed and braided beard.
Is it waxed?
Yes.
Good.
Okay, so they look at you, and they flip through their sheaf of papers, and they, stop with the Kelvin photo in front of them. And they kind of, look at you, look at each other, kind of, look back, kind of go step about 5 feet back from you, and they start, kind of just talking with each other. And we see one of them, gesturing, twisting, as if he's braiding up the beard, pointing at the picture, and the other guy just being and you see eventually the first guy is like persuaded by the second guy who's just like, I don't see it. You hit that DC exactly.
Nice.
Oof.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Kelvin had a 50-50 chance.
Hell yeah.
Actually, slightly over 50-50 because you rolled a 10. And your no charisma bonus with the illusory disguise stuff hit that DC exactly. They go past Varilla without a second glance. And they're like, all right, everyone, welcome aboard the Gear Smoke. And they start cramming people on 4 at a time to get onto the platform, which lowers down. And you guys all get lowered down onto the Gear Smoke. And that's where we're going to take a small break as you guys go onto this ship. We'll see you in about 10.
Okay.
we are back. You guys get lowered onto the gear smoke. So you guys get lowered down, and you guys get placed onto the top deck here. Let's see. I'm still getting used to the new tabs. Okay. When I have this activated, if you're not split out from the giant party token, can you still see what is going on? Or not?
I can see the deck of a ship.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't see my token, but yeah.
Some poker tables.
That's totally fine. So you get lowered down onto this top area where there is a bunch of, yes, poker tables and a large-looking thing in the middle of the deck here that is covered with a tarp. That kind of draws your interest. But looking towards this area, which I'm going to say that you can, I'm going to drag this up here so that you can see this. Oh, hello, Davy.
Greetings.
What a surprise.
Hello.
Oh,
Oh,
I did
hello,
not
hello.
mean to bring you down ship.
No.
Nope, I keep on doing
We
it.
spent all your money. Just letting you know.
Yep.
Only yours.
I did have a ton of money, so that's actually
Okay, here we go. All right, so you see that there's this top area up here, and this area is active, but here you see this area. There's a lot of windows that you can kind of see in, and there's a lot of activity in there. And through it, you guys see a bunch of shield marshals walking around, seeming to live it up. And that area you just kind of briefly see as you are led down to the midship. Where you see behind you is a whole cordoned off area. A bunch of people working around, more poker tables all around you, and you are led down another level into the passenger area of the ship. And the people leading you are like, oh, well, we are so glad that all of you can make this trip on this fantastic voyage. Master Ibrium is certainly pleased to have you aboard his ship, and we hope you all have the most wonderful time. We are heading into where you will be staying upon this voyage, and they lead you into this area where you are led to a bunch of rooms. A bunch of guest rooms.
I was honestly expecting the brig.
Nope,
Mm-hmm.
not
Yeah,
at all.
I was too.
So we open each of these doors and go through all of the passengers' belongings.
Yep.
So they lead you to your specific rooms. Each of your tickets has a room, since you guys all were like, I think, how many tickets did we grab off of that performance from those bards that gave up all their stuff to you?
All of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
It
We got
was
one
a
for every one
good
of them.
group of them.
I
But
think we
well,
got
some
one
of
for
them you
everyone
were
in the
grabbing. Yeah, some of you were grabbing in other areas.
I pickpocketed.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bloom.
Expanded.
So Kelvin is put into this room. Inari. Yep, that one.
Ooh.
Adriel, right here. Marilla
Yeah.
here.
I like how this room has like a double bed and a bunk bed, and like we
Right.
each get one.
Here. Well, you know. They made it look nice. Ruxel into here, and Jacksonius is the one that's far away from everyone else. He's over here.
For no particular reason.
I immediately just like I don't move at all, and I just want to do like a quick inspection of the room. Like, is there anything that like looks like weird or out of place, like traps or mechanisms of any kind of sort?
You can roll me a perception check.
Okay. That would be the seek, right?
That would sure, but you could just click on perception without doing a seek check.
Oh yeah, there we go. I'm getting used to this actually working right now.
Ha! Hey, it rolled it blind. That's nice.
Yay!
You don't take notice of anything.
Okay.
Like, the room looks totally just like a nice, pleasant room that you can just exist in. And you see all the other passengers that were brought down with you just escorted, and they all get into their rooms as well. There's a large amount of rooms. As they were walking you up that first aisle there, they were letting people out into rooms all along that north side of the ship here. Except for here, no one went into that room. And as you are going in to your rooms, you take note that all these rooms are being filled up, except for this one right here. And both of those have doors that are labeled stairs on them.
No one's sleeping in the stairs.
Where's the bathroom?
There's a bucket in your room.
So are these? It looks like there are like ceiling vents in the rooms, based on the artwork.
It does
Is
look
that-
like that, yes.
Is that something that's interactable? Can I like remove that and like look around in the vents?
If you would like to, you sure could.
Yeah. I just want to peek up in the vent. See, I want to see like is this something I can navigate through? And is there anything up there?
Sure.
This makes me chuckle just because I travel for work so much, and I'm just imagining doing everything that people suggest in every hotel room I stayed at. Where are their vents? I must see where this goes.
Okay, so you're like standing on the bed in your room, unscrewing everything, and then just like poking your head up in the vent to see what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you poke your head up there. You see the vents go off, and you see them you see the lights coming up from the next rooms over and whatnot. Yeah.
Okay. Is it big enough that I could crawl around in there?
It seems like you could. You would be squeezed.
Morbird immediately
Okay.
invades everyone's privacy.
Hey guys, hi! I'm in the vents. Hi.
There's no page for this one.
Oh no. No. You bet there's a page for it.
Oh man.
I'm just making sure exactly what happens with it. But it looks like you could squeeze into it if you would like. That's the main
Okay.
thing.
Cool. Well, I'll put it back how it was for now.
So all of the ceilings of the hallways that you've been brought through are about 10 foot high. And all the walls are covered in like this kind of beautiful brass that looks like sturdy and strong.
Okay.
Yeah. So, all around you, you just see passengers starting to filter in. Everyone give me perception checks.
Yep.
I'm not stupid. Hold on. There it is.
I'm just slow.
I'm not I was just gonna say,
Really
I'm not
hot.
stupid. I'm just dumb. I'm just really, really hot.
Did it not roll for me?
It did.
Okay.
Shane privately rolled some dice.
Yeah, the 36 minutes ago part was throwing me.
The latest one I see is 44 seconds ago. You probably can't see it because you rolled it blind.
Well, it should just be question marks, no? I don't know.
No, you're even blinder than that.
Yeah, Shane, I see you between scale and effigy on mine.
You rolled your dice as impaired.
Okay. There's a lot going on here. So. Okay. Boy, I have to, like, really make sure. This is why I have the book here, too.
Mr. Can read.
Ooh, I'm literate.
Okay. Everyone in their rooms, aside from Jacksonius and I guess Garai, who has decided to abandon their room and go immediately into Jacksonius's.
And he took the big bed, too.
Like,
Do not worry, Father. I only need the corner.
the vents going into your room, and you notice this especially, Inari, having shoved your head up there, that there's just like a kind of a and Inari, your foxiness comes through here. This like really kind of hideous odor is just kind of hitting you a little bit.
Sorry.
And you hear just some weird noises coming through from the vent.
Is it like poison gas or just a bad smell?
Just a bad smell.
But not like a pyronite sort of smell.
It's just a bad smell.
Is it aquatic of
like,
origin?
Rotting body?
It's a bad smell.
All right, we gotta do it. We gotta do a roll for this. Did we detect what it smells like?
Roll for
Detect
stink.
You don't. Okay. Do you have a precise sense of scent?
Is that a
That
skill?
module has,
Evil?
that module was not installed.
Uh-huh. But also, Jacksonius and Garai are ones that don't take note of this.
Sonar comes out. Hey, are you guys smelling this?
Nope.
I just say yeah. From my room. Yep.
But also hearing this.
And
Adriel also steps out into the hallway.
Inari, you're the only one that's really taken note of hearing it as you jam your head into a vent.
Sure. Put my head in the vent.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
you're hearing something too. What
Yeah,
were you
some
hearing?
kind of clanging noise coming through the vent.
Like something.
Maybe it's just normal ship noises. I've never been on a ship before.
Could it possibly be a vent golem?
Yeah,
Possibly.
Did it sound rhythmic and mechanical, or did it sound? Did it kind of come and go, like perhaps something or someone walking or moving through the vents?
I mean, I looked around in there. I didn't see anybody moving through it, but
Yeah, man. But did you looked, but did you see?
Yeah, man. Did you like?
Look, really?
well, I assume with the addition of this scent, it's obviously some sort of foul play. So maybe a loose chicken.
Could be a loose chicken. Chickens in the vents is a classic maneuver.
Classic.
Pretty classic, yeah.
Well known.
Did you hear the sounds coming from a particular direction? Maybe.
Well,
Vent.
I think my room's at the end of the vent system, so
Which room is yours again?
way at the end of the hall here.
This one here?
Yeah.
Okay. With your permission, I will stick my head into that vent as well.
Oh, please do. I'll give him a boost.
Yeah, Gurai, as you kind of cross into kind of the area where everyone else's rooms are,
Yeah.
including your room that you've abandoned, yeah, you do take note of just kind of like a faint whiff of something, and yeah, sticking your head into the vent, it becomes slightly more strong.
Everybody come stick your head in this hole.
Could I roll a perception
Okay.
check to try to narrow down what I'm noticing?
You notice a weird scent.
Well, I was more thinking the sound.
Sure.
Okay. Do you need me to roll again?
No. I'm just seeing what you might or might not
Okay.
notice.
Excuse me.
So it just sounds like there's just some mechanical noises that don't sound like their typical, like, ship sounds.
Uncle
Oh.
Kelvin, your brilliance might be needed here.
You're telling me we need to go in an engine room again? You
Engine
know how the
rooms
last
are
one-
surprisingly dangerous.
I'll ask Uncle Kelvin to have a listen.
Should I roll something?
Sure, man. Go for it.
Sherman.
It's random.
Kelvin Sherman. Yeah, just roll whatever you want.
Yeah, don't squeeze the Sherman.
I mean, it's a perception check, so. Cool.
You got it. On the die, you got
You
it.
blow up the boat.
Yep.
Okay.
You don't even take notice of the, like, mechanical noises that are happening.
There's a vent in here?
Well,
I mean, we can
we're
go
all-
either up or
find this
down.
bomb.
Party skills.
Ready, explore?
Yeah, I feel like we gotta try to find the source of this sound and smell,
Yeah.
and probably down and not up.
Yeah.
So we are down to 7 minutes on those disguises, it looks like. if we
Okay,
end up going anywhere.
Let's go ahead and cast another. Let's go, back to the rooms, cast another round on ourselves, and then maybe go downstairs.
Yeah, I
Folk-
think that's a good idea.
Fogel?
Yeah.
I was just looking at the party sheet, and I was wondering if we could have Verilla roll an engineering check based on that sound.
Sometimes.
He regrets mentioning the sound now.
Actually, only slightly, because the directive that I was reading was pointed to the wrong location.
Yeah.
So,
Effigy jumps out a bit of my scrolls of disguise.
Okay.
all right, I will say, okay, yeah, the smell holds. All right, that is there's a smell coming up, and it is not from specifically this area. It is actually kind of just wafting up from, well, it is wafting up and around the passenger deck here. It actually, Inari, again, because you put your head into the vent, a little bit stronger, but you do take note with your strong sense of smell, with your foxy face. Actually, the further towards the fore of the ship you are, the slightly stronger it gets. Then the sound that you hear is not as much mechanical, as much as kind of like a thumping sound that you hear. Kind of like something's kind of just hitting against something else. But it seems pretty far away.
Somebody's receiving a beating.
It's more like something hitting a wall or something. Like, closer to that. Apologies, sometimes you need to fix things when you recheck things for the 800th time, and you're like, why doesn't this thing make sense?
When I stuck my noggin up there, did I hear the same or similar sound?
Yes.
Does it seem like it's like somebody hitting against the wall or a something hitting against the wall?
What's the difference between those things?
Excellent. Yeah. When I meant that, thank you for asking for that. Like somebody hitting on the wall would not necessarily be super rhythmic. It'd be like, hey, hey, type of thing compared to a very regular sound.
It's an irregular thud.
Okay.
That's what you're hearing.
Okay. I describe that to the others who have not put their head up that hole.
We have not, no.
It is a lovely hole.
Kelvin, it still holds that you didn't really take notice of any of the thumpings going on.
Just refuses to believe us.
Garai, what have I told you about telling lies?
Are you sure about that?
Okay, now, you guys all decided to break off and start like visiting each other's rooms right away. So, as the people that led you down here were departing, the workers, they did say to enjoy your next day and a half. So, they say that because that's when you're going to hit Alkenstar. You have a day and a half before you will get to Alkenstar.
Okay.
Okay, we might not want to be quite so hasty on those disguises.
Well,
It's one of the, also as you were coming through, you took note of the shield marshals on that top area, and there didn't seem to be like large swaths of them throughout the rest of the ship.
Okay. That's good.
There were a couple that you went past that looked like they might have been like patrolling the area, like a couple small groups, but nothing like a major from them.
okay, and none of them below deck.
You mean on the passenger area where you are currently?
Yeah.
Boy, I believe that you probably passed one group of them. I will correct that if I find otherwise.
Okay.
Okay, so what are we doing?
We're looking for a bomb, right?
So,
Well, in the
this
midst
ship
of
is
this,
very,
yes.
very large, right? I'm going to slightly remind you of things that you can do when you're looking for something in a large area. You might want to investigate
Okay.
instead of kicking down the door to every single room and looking. You can do that. It might not be efficient, and people might see you. Here we go. Okay.
Are we in
So
our
what you're
armor
saying-
and everything and armed up right now, or no?
Well, we're
Yeah,
in our
because you're in
disguise.
illusory disguises, so it's all covered.
Okay.
I was gonna ask though if following that smell through the vents is that
So we,
not what we want to do?
It's definitely a
Yeah,
avenue
it
of
seems like
investigation.
a place certainly is a way to start.
And by that you mean physically in the vents, or like walking through the hallway?
Yeah, I mean, if we can fit in the vents.
I'm gonna opt for not physically going into the vents.
As long as we can
I'd rather-
trace it somehow.
Okay.
Hang on.
There we
Somebody has a potion of reduce, right? We could just send him in there.
When you were walking, I'm just not going to pay attention to that right now. It could work. I don't know. But when you were walking up that corridor, you did walk when you were walking past this area. There was one group of 4 shield marshals there. And
Okay.
they seemed like they were patrolling up and down the area.
All right, I should put on my disguise then, yeah, or we should re-up it, like
Yep.
Inari.
I think so.
Okay.
How much time do you have left on them?
Well, mine's off right
They,
now.
I think
so-
they started expiring, so. Anari is renewing disguises. So
Thank you.
I've linked the spell effect in chat if you need it.
Yep. Thank you.
So through investigation is things like, gathering information, things like that. So going and, trying to get information via overhearing people with rumors or,
I think Adriel will go down and maybe knock on some other doors just as a passenger and just kind of be like, "Hey,
You know where the toilet is?
Sorry to bother you, but we're staying a couple rooms down, and there's like a thumping sound and kind of a smell. Are you guys hearing anything, smelling anything too? Is that just us? We were gonna go complain about it."
Yeah, you can totally do that. So you're heading further up the corridor here, where other people are, right? So, yeah, as you get closer to the exit out of here, you also note that it's starting to become a little more stenchy here. And you knock on the door, and this old man opens. Hello?
Hello, sir. I'm staying a couple of rooms down, and it's kind of, I don't know, it's not the best room, maybe. It's kind of loud. There's a funny smell. We're wondering if you hear the same. Maybe someone should go complain to the management about it.
Oh. Yes, the smell did seem a little odoriferous, but what is it at my age? And he just kind of pokes you in the ribs with his elbow. He goes, yes, but it is a pretty beautiful ship, and you only get one life to live, so... But perhaps you're right. If it's one life to live, maybe we should make a complaint. Maybe question the staff. Would you mind doing that for me, young whippersnapper?
I could, but I don't know. Did you spot any of the other passengers here who might be even better at it than I? Who else have you talked to? Anybody else complain about the same thing?
Have you seen anyone who smells more than you?
Oh, don't worry about it, old man. We'll take care of it. You can go back to bed. Try not to get bothered too much by the smell, I guess. Okay, so the smell's everywhere.
Yeah, it's fainter over in your area, and it gets stronger the closer to the 4 you've been getting.
Okay. Well, so guys,
and you see
it's everywhere.
you see that kind of group of shield marshals that were here before. They kind of watched all of you go in, and they're still out here, but they all kind of are they seem bothered by the scent in this area, and you see one of them kind of holding his nose, just trying to guard it, but eventually they kind of go "Ugh," and point down the northern hallway and start heading down that area.
All right, I think Adriel waves everybody forward.
In this area, you see red tinted lamps in here that are casting a dim, warm glow in this kind of sitting lounge. You see 3 evenly spaced braziers loaded with burning incense, and they are filling the air with a spicy scent. But underneath that spicy scent, you still get that really bad, foul scent underneath there that just kind of wafts through the room, and it just smells like rotten at this point.
Okay. Oh, it stinks out here, everybody. So the shield marshals, which way did they go?
They went up this area.
Okay.
And you see staff kind of hurrying about, filling up these incense burners and attempting to just jam them full of more incense to cover the scent that is happening.
All right, Adriel will just directly say to one of the staff members then. She'll directly ask, "Huh, not the nicest of smells. Is that just a Does that come standard on paddle boats? It's my first trip, actually.
No, I'm sorry that this must be your first exposure. No, something has gone sour in the cargo hold, it seems. It should be taken care of. We'll keep on throwing these incense in here. Maybe we need to get another burner. And he kind of points towards one of the other workers. He's like, perhaps another incense burner. I'm sure we'll have the problem taken care of soon. But never you worry. We'll get it figured out.
Okay. It's not great. All right, then Angel goes back to the rest of the crew. Not the boat crew, my crew. And it's like, they said something about the cargo hold. Maybe we should try to get down there.
Is that what the bomb smells like?
It smells more rotten at this point. Unless it's like a... I don't know. I think it...
Only one way to find out.
Either way, I don't know that I can concentrate on finding a bomb while it smells this bad. We might need to just take care of it.
You do know that the bombs were created by a clockwork necromancer, so perhaps he did who knows?
I was just going to say, unless it's like a flesh bomb of some sort, and it might be.
Some sort of mold bomb.
Could be. He could just be making the world's biggest stink bomb ever created.
Very effective.
He was a late teenager. Maybe he's just not grown out of that yet.
Perhaps. And yeah, Inari, you're right next to this door, and yes, this is right here is one of those that says stairs with a crew only underneath it.
Oh, let's do it.
Okay. Yeah, I wanna. Angel's providing some peer pressure. I'm gonna look around, make sure nobody's looking, and sneak on in there.
Could we have used our second illusory disguise as crew? Out of curiosity.
I think we could have, but we didn't.
You could have, but you didn't.
Timing was kind of perfect too.
Okay, Inari, you grab at the doorknob and it is locked.
Okay. Well, I have just the skill for that, as long as nobody's looking.
Athletics.
Give me a stealth check first if you're going to roll a thievery check on this.
Okay. Hip.
Okay, now a thievery check, please. You have lockpicking tools, correct?
I
Thievery
do.
tools? Okay.
Not for long.
Here. Boom.
I can give you a quick guidance if that helps.
Didn't I do it?
You did one, yeah. You feel one tumbler pop into place. That is two actions.
I need to redo it. Okay.
Oh yeah, give me another thievery check and another stealth check if you're going to continue.
Okay.
Plus
There's another
one
thievery.
of those.
We'll guidance to stealth. Got a spell effect on me. And then a skill, and a stealth, and a blind, and a roll.
You feel another tumbler click into place as someone looks over at you and goes, "Excuse me, what are you doing?
No.
What are you doing over there?"
Oh, I thought this was my room.
No, it clearly says stairs crew. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry. You can't read. Oh, I shouldn't have made assumptions. Yes, no, that is stairs. You cannot go in there. That goes down to our cargo hold. That's unsafe for passengers. Only we may go down there. If you see someone that looks like me or any of my compatriots, and he points at all of his crew member people who are running around filling incense, he's like, we are allowed in there, but you are not. Okay?
Oh, okay, my mistake.
Cool.
Can you show me where my room is again?
Okay. Ticket?
Let me see if I have. Oh, here it is.
I left it in my room.
And Ruxel goes to finish it off.
If he's taking him room, I will definitely try to. If he's
Yeah, you can. There are still people all over the place. You can roll stealth and thieveries.
Adriel
All right,
will
guys.
go. We'll catch up to Morbird, to Inari, and say like, "Oh, good, thank you. You found my friend. We're kind of we're doing like a Shutter Island thing, kind of. Actually, a criminal killed people, horrible person, but we're letting her think that she's a detective. So
Is there a cave I can sleep in?
sorry if you haven't seen Shutter Island, everybody.
Yeah, that's really spoiling that movie.
This is what I would like to do. Before I move over there, I'm going to head back to my room. Use my cloak of illusions to go invisible and go unlock that door.
Oh, sweet.
Gotcha.
I thought he was going to be like, I'm going to go to my room, take a good 1 hour power nap.
My room.
Yeah. You don't need to actually do it. Like I understand what you're doing.
Okay. I mean, I was roll this out.
Okay.
Let me pull that out.
You go invisible. How long are you invisible for with this?
1 hour.
And this is the one
No,
time
10
you get to do
minutes.
this today?
10 minutes, 1 day.
One time per day.
Yep.
Okay.
I believe it says 10. Yes, only 10.
No problem. Okay. So, you go. And there's people still walking around the area, so you have to, kind of squeeze in every so often. But I'm not even going to have you roll for it. You're
Come on! Don't take it away from
me. Go for it. Do your thievery checks. I would love to see a thievery check from you.
Oh, that's fine. If I fail that, then I'll roll ones.
That was a natty 2.
Rough.
Hero point that. It's close enough to you that I'm not ever hero pointing it. See, I should just shut my mouth.
You actually don't pass that first one.
Really?
Morbid just rolled very well on their 2 rolls.
Oh. Okay, hold on. What about...
You are able to click straight in with, like, real easy, two more tumblers.
Okay.
Not unlocked yet.
Oh, man.
It's difficult, man. It's difficult.
He was gonna let this go too.
Yep. And finally, that last tumbler pops into place.
All
It
right.
took way longer than you had hoped. I mean, it's still not that long, but it's longer than you had hoped.
Yes, my pride is still hurt.
All right.
The door is unlocked.
Is it?
And then a crew member comes by, opens the door, and then locks it behind them.
For real?
Oh,
Ruxel almost puts his hand on his gun. Just...
Uh,
Oh my god.
the opportunity was there, so I took it.
Wait, Ruxel not put something in the way of the door at least or something.
Yeah, do I have any
feet
kind
in
of
there.
reaction to shove my hand in the door?
Yeah, he
a
slams
re-
it shut
It's a
straight on your
really
hand.
heavy door.
They are sturdy doors. Made with a pretty thick, like, well done wood. But yeah.
He said pretty thick, well done wood.
Can't just put like a little
Sure
cloth
did.
or something at the lock.
Well, do I
Some-
roll again and just try to sneak in there as quickly as possible?
Yeah, you do it this time. Yeah, no one comes through the door and shuts it up.
Okay. Yep.
Eh,
I'm just not rolling for shit this time. Alright.
And then
I go back to everyone and try to like whisper hush to them, like, let's go, let's go, let's go.
I was gonna say, are we all going at once?
it's going to be all 7 of you trying to stealth your way through the door, which is actively like next to a whole situation where there's crew constantly like checking all these incenses. So
Okay.
Someone could make a distraction.
Yeah, I've got it. No problem.
I'm telling you, you can't just go straight through the door. I'm not saying you can't do it. Like yes, you are correct, Morbert. Exactly.
I stomp into the room. As a catfolk, I am highly offended by this scent. This incense is horrible. I demand new incense. And I start going around and harassing them, trying to draw all their attention.
Good eye. How's your deception?
I am a catfolk.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I should do it.
And
Yeah,
Jack
maybe-
Daniels just starts going, I am a cat.
No, I am a cat folk, and I
God, no.
am outraged by this smell.
Yes.
Are we all cat folk? I missed that. I took that point.
no,
We're not.
no.
It's
Just
just
Garai. You're all disguised currently with an illusory disguise spell.
And I took the opportunity to look more like my father. So
Also, Davy, since it's been a while, you might want to look at things that you bought in your last trip into town.
Oh, you did actually spend my money.
No, I did not spend your money.
he's saying you should decide what you wanted to have bought.
Yes.
Oh, yes. I was working on that, and I even had a list.
Oh, good. Okay. So Jacksonius can make this distraction and then roll if you'd like.
Yeah.
Probably a good idea.
Jacksonius is a master in deception.
That's probably the way to go.
Yeah, Jacksonius, you are like able to like. All right. You stomp around yelling about how you're a cat folk, and
Yes.
I don't know. I assume maybe something about how the scent is unacceptable. To
Yeah,
someone
no, that's,
of
that's
your-
what we said. I just led
Yeah,
with cat
right.
folk. But yes, the smell sucks. Fuck this smell.
And all the staff like turn towards you to try and like, and they come over to try and appease you. Very good roll.
Nice.
The rest of you can attempt a stealth check to get by. I will again blind with all these, and I'll be like rolling in a lower DC as part of this.
Hooray for untrained improvisation, because otherwise.
That's Drums' second natural 20 of the night.
Only out of combat.
Actually, still might have need on trained improvisation because at this level, it might have been like a critical failure, only being bumped to a failure with a nat 20. I don't know.
Yeah, I have only 3 stealth checks. Is everyone? Who else is going in there? Anyone else? Or yeah, what's up? I need to know at this point.
Is it everyone other than Garai and Jacksonius?
Man, I don't know if Garai
Verlis
needs
is
to
gonna
be
hang.
here. Whatever they want.
She's just gonna hang out until shit hits the fan,
Okay.
which she thinks that inevitably is going to.
Yeah, everyone is investigating. Davy, you came in halfway through, so I'm not sure if you heard of the whole scent and sound thing.
I heard about the scent, not the sound.
There's a sound like a dull thud against like walls that is coming from somewhere, but you're hearing it through the vents. So that's what they are investigating by going into the cargo hold. Is the scent.
Something tells
Possibly
me
the thump? You're not sure.
this is almost set up so you don't get your gunslinger for this next thing. I don't know.
So Adriel makes it in, no problem.
Yeah, I'm gonna reassure
I
Garai
will-
that I'm probably good. Like I can hang back.
Inari, that was a fail.
Oh, well, I have a hero point.
Uh-huh. That's why I'm telling you it was a fail instead of describing what happens. Okay. Inari, as you turn around to close the door, you see like one of the staff members that's catering to Jacksonius turn around, like, see you, look you square in the eye, and you shut the door on them.
So bad at stealth checks today.
It was a worse roll on that hero point.
Oh no.
And you guys can go ahead and go down the stairs.
Sweet. Well, I just moved onto it and I teleported.
You sure did.
This is the best day.
Did it activate the map for you as well?
Yeah.
That's great. Awesome.
Yep. I'm running around in the basement all by myself.
Okay.
Is the stream included in that?
I can include the stream on that, and by that I mean Jacksonius' token. We'll put you there. But shh, no one can see you. You make your way down the stairs, and you see this large corridor here. And this thumping is now like completely noticeable. The door over to your right, I guess your left, you're descending, so it would be your right, whatever. The door right here is bent outwards.
Anybody else seeing anything?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not.
I bet Adriel can see.
And the scent is just like awful at this point. There's also a door that is not bent directly to your right there.
Is it the thumping is coming from the bent door side?
Yes.
Can I take... Just looking... Can I take a... I have fancy clothing fine, in my kit, which was used for disguises in the past. Can I wrap a scarf around my face to deal with the smell?
You sure can. Yep.
All right. Adriel, make sure to do that right in front of Varilla. Just like finds some very nice, expensive fabric blouse. It just rips the sleeve off and wraps it around her nose.
Verilla's eyes twitch. Audibly twitch. You can hear them twitching.
Did Vrilla go down with you? I thought Vrilla stayed up.
Oh, Varilla did stay up.
Yeah,
My
she's up.
bad.
Yeah, she's up there. So, but she sensed. She sensed it in the force.
Varilla can hear the frequency of a specific cloth ripping, and she's just like, oh,
Was that
that's
cashmere?
7-year cashmere. Yeah.
I would like to do the same with the masquerade scarf if I could.
Wait, sorry. What? Oh, just tying it up? Yeah, you can do that. Mhm.
Yeah, just like bringing it up over because
Yeah.
very much like
No
how my
problem.
character token looks already.
That's no problem whatsoever. And just dum, 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 dum. And now you're hearing like a noise of like.
Oh,
Oh,
we're
no.
hearing animal noises now.
It's a muffled elephant.
I think we need to reinforce that door.
Oh, I was thinking maybe we should open it and we can have a new ally.
That could be. We could go with the if it smells this bad alive, it can only smell better while dead, right?
Thought they were smelling worse.
Yeah, in my experience, it usually goes the other way.
Okay.
I was going to step over you to get that same quote out there. Scale.
Yeah.
Oh no, they smell bad on the outside.
That's it. That's the one.
But if we wanted to reinforce that door, I look at Calvin like, what if we don't
What if
want
there's
it to get out?
information we need in there? What if it's guarding a
Oh,
bomb?
God. What if it's more than one?
I mean, we know there are bombs,
Yeah.
so yeah.
And here's a crazy thing with a necromancer: the bomb could be a living walking, or a dead walking bomb.
Ruxel just sighs at this conversation and just draws his swords.
Yeah, that sounds right.
I think Adriel tippy toes back to the top of the stairs because Varilla is just hanging out at the top of the stairs, right?
Correct.
Vrilla's, yeah, but outside the door.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
outside the door. She's just chilling, just kind of listening.
Well, if we're gonna go for it, I think we should just go notify Varilla and just be like, Varilla, it's about to go down. 1, 2, 3, open the doors. And Varilla just run in, and I'm sure people will try to stop you, but who cares if there's a big scary monster on the other side?
How about that? Vrilla, give me a stealth check if you're going to try and get in sneakily. Okay, you're able to get in, and they don't take notice of you, but you see, like, people are, like, that one guy who saw, Inari is, like, you kind of, like, see him looking back and forth towards the door, while still dealing with Jacksonius causing a commotion. And you kind of slip in between his glances at the door.
And I start raising my hands more and gesturing, getting louder and louder.
This one's gross, and I'll start dumping them out. Unacceptable.
Yeah, so this is the door that's bowed out a little bit. And you can tell, like, you won't be able to open it normally. You'll have to probably break through.
Kelvin? Want to do some door breaking?
Kelvin's up top.
Oh, Kelvin is still up top too. Oh man. Okay.
Riddle's got some kick.
Yeah, I have a crowbar as well, so I believe that gives you a +1.
It does give you a bonus. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Reading it doesn't give you a bonus; it gives you a not penalty.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah. So we can pry something open without taking in a -2 item penalty. The athletics checks to 4, so that's what it is.
All right, so we're going prior.
Well, I suppose we can party sheet it to see who's got the best athletics here. I got an 18 plus 18.
Yep, that's better than me.
Okay. It's
There you go.
Angel.
It's in chat.
Finally, a public roll. So I can see my critical failure.
Sure can.
Oh man. That's got to be a pretty high. Well, yeah.
I rolled 2 natural 20s.
So you actually jammed it even further shut. Now there's a -2 circumstance penalty on future attempts to force it open.
She'll do one more before probably giving up. Yep.
Oh boy.
Oh
Yep.
my gosh.
Yep.
Adriel's like, this might actually be a push, not a pull. That's what it is. Yeah, I think it's locked in. Yeah, okay. I don't know that we're getting in there.
You know,
boy.
if a door has hinges, it can't keep you out.
True. You can craft your way through it, maybe. But we might want to try the other door, I guess. Do some other exploring. We
Yeah.
might need to bomb that door open. Who knows?
So you then open the other door.
I suppose so.
Great. And Ari already did that. So you see what looks to be a storage room with a bunch of shelves that hold a bunch of springs, gears, widgets, but the thing you take more note of is a whole bunch of these guys.
Crap.
I can't show you very well again. Something is busted and I don't like it.
They're cool looking from what I can see.
Yeah, I'll have to lift it up on Discord again. Here we go.
Oh, cool.
These guys,
Yeah, they're neat.
which look like a bunch of clockworky mechanisms that are currently not activated. They're just kind of sitting there. Like deactivated droids from Star Wars Episode 1.
Deck above, Kelvin's muttering under his breath. I hope they
Roger.
don't find any dang clockwork stuff.
Roger, Roger.
Rest.
Within this, you do see 2 ventilation shafts in the ceiling.
Okay, so we got a bunch of necromancy clockwork stinking up the ship. Is what it looks like.
There's no scent coming from these clockworks.
Okay, then that's
They
not
are
it.
just clockworks.
Oh,
Is that the bent door?
This is not the bent door. The
Okay.
bent door was further obstructed by Adriel's attempts to open it.
I made it worse.
And the door is broken now, correct? Or
The
mean-
door... You
It's
can
not
attempt
broken.
to still open it, it just is difficult to do so.
It's just, yeah. Like, I critically failed twice in each one of those, or maybe just the first one, I don't know. But it made it harder to open, and it was already hard. Because I rolled a 6, and that was a critical failure.
You rolled a 9 on the first one.
A
and that was
9,
critical failure.
and that was a critical failure.
But then a 2
So-
on the second one, so...
Yeah, but a 9 on the first one, critical failure, means it's basically, I mean, it is. Nat 20 would be the only chance for success, or crit success, I think. Yeah. That's rough.
Yeah, Kelvin would have a slightly better chance being the master in athletics.
Yeah.
But, you know, there might be other ways.
There might be something else, yeah. Okay, so should we just close this door with all the deactivated clockwork to not bother fighting them at the moment?
Yeah, let's not fight them right now.
yeah, close that door.
We
should definitely try to find a way for the rest of us to get down here, but how do we do
Yeah, we're
that?
starting to get uncomfortably far apart.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not
do
exactly
you explore further, or are you running upstairs?
Well, we're already down here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Jacksonius is still causing a ruckus upstairs.
Let's go. And if something happens, Adriel can bullhorn to just tell everybody on the boat. And if nothing happens, then, or if we just find more stuff, then we can go just safely report it. Okay. Y'all want to check out this door then?
Right behind you.
You open up that...
along.
You're gonna sneak along? That's cool. Adriel opens the door with reckless abandon and
Yep.
sees a fleet of 4 beds. It looks like this is possibly crew quarters, and a ventilation duct above one of these beds.
Okay, so cruise quarters. Cool.
We should see if there's any uniforms in there.
Ooh, that's a good idea. I'll check the last door here, and then we'll do that. More cruise quarters.
More cruise quarters.
Let's look for some IDs and uniforms that we can use.
There are enough beds in here for like 20 crew members. There's also footlockers in everything. I would say that you're able to find there are spare uniforms.
Are there any spare keys?
You don't see any spare keys.
Well, we get enough
Oh.
uniforms for everybody.
Yeah, I think so. I think we can put a few on so that when we emerge, we don't look suspicious. And then we just make sure to have a few extras and give them to our compatriots.
Yeah, because who was it that got seen going through? Like, had made eye contact.
It was Inari.
The three of us should get dressed up and like shove Inari out and be like, have him like, I don't know, can we put the uniforms in his backpack and shove him out and be like, get out, you don't belong down here, and then he can go get the others dressed up, and then they can kind of like make their way down here, knock, and we can try to open the door, I guess. I don't know, some kind of plan like that.
What do you think, Morbert?
Just to keep up the disguise of things going like that. Because he knows someone's down here. We have to reverse that somehow if we want time down here without being noticed.
Right.
Yeah, that's fine. I can play getting caught and have you guys take me back to my room.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what we do. So we march up the stairs and we're just like, weren't you already told not to go down these stairs? We'll take you back to your room.
Before that, while you guys are getting changed into these other uniforms, the vents in the rooms that you are changing in, you can like that scent is heavily coming out of the vents. Like it is just clogging up your noses. It smells terrible. And then while you're still changing, you see the vents shut. They go kunk, and then you hear a whirring start up. And a little bit of heat starts to radiate out from the vents. The closed vent area. And then you bring him upstairs.
Oh boy.
You kick him out. Do you guys exit at that point? Or stay in?
So.
Okay.
I think we exit.
Yeah.
And we can kind of, you know, mill about and look busy in uniform disguise.
Yeah. You see that guy that was kind of glancing back, like, look back over and, like, look relieved as Inari is kicked out. And the rest of you kind of start to filter around. And Jacksonius, Kelvin, and Garai probably look on curiously at the rest of you in uniform.
Do they enter the room here with us?
That's a good question.
Thank you.
What's up?
Yeah, I think we definitely need to like see if we can somehow motion to them to like follow us as we're escorting Inari back to the room.
I mean, I think
we can do is just say, we can say loudly, all right, you've been told, go to your room. You should go to your room.
all right. I
Right
get
now.
the
Go back to your room.
I get the
Been a
hint.
very
and
naughty passenger.
I get the hint, and then I take I take her eye's arm. So just
Yeah.
assuming I can understand.
Yep. Yep.
And I finish up my rant and say, all right, well, I'm calming down, so I'm sorry.
It was the catnip. My bad.
You know that old refrain when you start like feeling like kind of bad about what you've done. You're like, well, I'm coming. I would like to hear one argument end with one of the people saying, well, I'm coming down. I'm sorry.
You made some good points, and I made some good points, and now we shall all go home.
You know, maybe I need to reconsider. You made some good points tonight.
Oh, that's certainly something. Okay, then you go back to your room. Or to Inari's room?
We all go to
We,
Inari's
we
room.
follow.
Well, half of you are staff now, so...
Yeah, I am. Whoever has all of the uniforms, I guess, like, should walk down there. I'm going to meander around up here a little bit more and out here.
Just kind of checking things out?
Yeah, like I'm picking up glasses, but I'm not taking them anywhere. I'm just like moving them to other tables and moving other glasses to other tables just to look like I'm carrying something.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Just kind of trying to overhear things, or what's your plan?
Yes. And to see if the other crewmates have noticed that like the vents have shut, and if anything is like, I guess, like popping off.
They don't seem perturbed by the vents being closed. Give me a perception check. You look, so you're listening in, kind of doing your thing, and, like, you kind of take note that they all seem relieved by the vents being closed, because the scent cuts down noticeably as the vents are shut.
Why would someone be like funneling stink? Like, I don't get it.
The rest of you start, I guess, changing or something, and yeah. How much time are you taking here, like Ruxel, to like check this out or listen over people?
Enough to where most of my party is out, so just waiting for everybody else to get dressed and change and come out.
It's safe to say like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
15 minutes.
Okay.
And like not only crew, but like there's other passengers around here too, aren't there?
Yeah, there are more passengers than there were because the scent is kind of shut off. But it's still not like heavily trafficked. You can give me another perception check if you'd like.
Yes. I didn't switch off.
Okay. While you're they're still doing that, you see some of the meandering passengers come over and like talk to the staff that's dealing with this and trying to build up the incense. And the passengers say to the crew members, I'm sorry, that horrid stench seems to be thickest here, but is it done now? It seems to be going away. It's lessening. And the staff says, that's only because of the flushing of the vents. I'm sorry, the scent will likely return soon. See, they point up at the vent. Every so often, the vents shut in order to clear out any things that might have gotten in that we don't want to get into the ship. We run a lot of hot steam through there, and then that basically clears it out, so everything's clean, clear, and safe for you. It should be done in another couple of minutes. It takes about a half hour or so for the cleaning to occur. They go, oh, well, thank you very much. That's nice to know that things are being cleared out. If only it could be cleared out for a long time so that we wouldn't have to deal with that smell anymore. Okay, well, I guess we better enjoy this room while we have it. And the passengers all start like pulling out their cigars and lighting them. And sitting in designated spots in the cigar room.
With no ventilation right now.
My good sir, there is no person who likes the scent of their own smoke than a cigar smoker. They want to wallow in it at all times.
That sounds awful.
Only thing worse is playing a gig at a cigar bar for 2 or 3 hours and everybody's smoking different cigars.
I would hate that.
You used to go there every so often.
I feel physically ill just hearing that. Oh,
Yeah.
I don't mind a cigar once in a while, but yeah. No, nothing to vent it with. Ugh.
I would like to walk up to the crew member that was just speaking and just kind of like eye in the crowd and was like, do they have any idea what's really happening? And try to see if that like piques his like, try to get him to talk a little bit more.
You there! Tell me
Diplomacy, good
exactly what
sir.
is going on.
Throw me a diplomacy.
Let me gather information.
That is exactly, yes. No, I don't think they do. Hopefully the beast is contained for the rest of the voyage. I'm slightly uncomfortable with our quarters being so close.
I know exactly. Like I'm not going to be able to get any kind of sleep at all. Like, just I can't believe that they would go through with this. Who would do such a thing? Or why would they do such a thing?
Well, from what I understand, they decided to let the beast loose in order to protect something within the hold. I don't quite understand.
You
You mean to tell me they didn't let us in on it? We don't even know everything?
Well, we saw them wheel in the creature. Nasty looking thing. Weren't you there?
No, I'm replacing someone. They just brought me on because they were short.
Oh, I'm sorry you've been brought in on this. Yes, no, the shield marshals, they brought in something, they put something into the cargo hold. It seemed like it was probably pretty valuable, and then set out a Catobopos on loose inside of there. Perhaps not the best option, but it certainly will protect whatever they are guarding.
I would want to feign dropping a glass and catching it at the last second, like I'm shocked.
A thievery check for sleight of hand. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes, you are able to, make it seem like you dropped it on accident, and then are able to smoothly catch it midair before it hits the ground.
I just stand up and I say, I hope we're getting paid good for this, and just walk off. just cut the conversation there, just bail out. Like, I got what I need and I'm out.
Totally fine. Totally good.
I've had enough of this. Jesus, what did I sign up for?
Just muttering, "Oh heavens!"
Yes, yeah, exactly.
I should have listened to Mother.
And I'm going to find the biggest crowd of our party and go, we need to go back to our room now.
Okay. I assume you all follow directions and head back. Where I assume Rexel informs them all of what is going on.
Yes.
If someone would like to roll me a recall knowledge. Hold on 1 second, trying to find the thing. Arcana or Nature?
Someone else, please.
I mean, I'll try. I'm only trained in it, I think.
I am not.
That was a shitty roll. I only rolled like one time across the...
Okay. Ruxel. A surprisingly good roll. Okay. So, you, okay. Maybe this one will work since it's part of a different module. Probably not, though. So, we'll get this fixed up later, and we'll put it onto screen. In the meantime, I'm going to show it to all you players via chat.
Via chat?
No, thank you.
Little friend.
in our chat here.
Oh.
A Catobopos is an aggressive beast that prefers swamps, but has been known to forage in plains and forests for short periods, leaving behind hunting grounds tainted by its foul breath and noxious waste that other predators and prey alike avoid for days or even weeks thereafter. The Catobopos bullies those creatures it believes are a match for it, and eats everything weaker. They're about 15 foot long and weigh about 2,200 pounds.
So it's fantasy horny Shrek.
I was gonna call it a moss Allosaurus or something.
Donkey.
Uh,
How the heck
Rux-
is that spelled?
it's CATOBLEPAS.
Okay.
That is the. I'm trying to say it as I think it is said.
Ah, there we go.
Ruxel, you are able to figure out one piece of information about it as a creature, like something you'd like to know for future reference, as if you may have to fight it.
Any
Yep.
weaknesses?
Weaknesses. Is that what you said?
Yes.
No.
Please.
You know what? I'll give you a bonus because I don't like giving no. There are none as a thing, but I'm going to give you the other no that it has, which is no resistances, no weaknesses, no resistances.
Right.
It's just a baseline ass whooping. Got it.
Well, no resistances means it's not going to like take damage resistance. So
Gotcha.
like, if you hit it, it'll take the damage.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's something.
That is
I feel
something.
like that helps out Jacksonius the most. I feel like Jacksonius is the most hindered when something has like a physical resistance or resistance of bludgeoning or piercing. That it's like, oh no,
Mhm.
what can we do?
On another note, our second disguise is about to expire.
Okay. I mean, with this information that we just got, we kind of know the direction that we should probably head to. And as Adriel speculated, it's something in there.
Yeah.
There sure is.
And it's
And
important.
we'll just kind of leave you to ponder that for a little bit, and we'll come back to this in a couple of weeks when you figure out what the hell you're gonna do. All right.
Sounds good.
Good job, guys.
Yeah.
Thank
Good luck. Have fun, and we'll see you in a couple of weeks.
Thanks,
Got it.
everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
as this is happening.